In this problem, we want to use our previous problem, the vehicle color involved in total loss collisions, and demonstrate how to create pie charts like the one that's already displayed in the workbook. So I'm going to come over here to column A, and then I'm going to start writing the colors of the cars. So we have gray, green, and we can go out of order. It doesn't matter as long as the numbers match up correctly with the corresponding colors. I've just circled around the pie chart to write those colors in. And so we have gray is 23, green is 52, red 41, black 39, white 36, and blue 25. Oops, 25. All right, so now I'm going to highlight all the information by clicking and dragging my mouse. And I'll come to insert, and there's a lot of recommended charts here. I'll come to the pie chart. And I like to use the first one, but there are other options, three-dimensional, donut instead. So I'm going to use the top one here. So it gives us some of the information, but not everything is displayed. You know, I might want my numbers displayed. So I'm going to come over here to data labels, and it can change the data labels inside there. We might want to change the colors of the data labels. Let's go to home. See if they'll change them to white. Yep. So I came over to home and I changed it to white. So you can see I changed it to white so I can see those data right on that chart. All right, so that's one way to show that. I do want to change my chart title, so let's go ahead and delete that. So I clicked on the title, and now I'm just backspacing to delete that. And I want it to say vehicle, color, involved in total loss collisions. So we have that. So this displays the actual numbers from the chart. And we could also come over here, we could take the legend off. That'll take off the colors of the car. That's not really helpful because you want people to know what those cars stand for, but you see how it moved it over here. That's another way to display it, so you can keep trying the different things there. We can put it on the top if you wanted to, left, bottom. There are other options. I like get on the right there. My data labels, I have the best fit right now. I can move them to the center, inside end, outside end. Now, the outside end, because they're white, you can't see them around here. So because I changed them to white, that's what happened there. So they didn't disappear, they just are white. So data call out. Now, data call out, that'll change these numbers to percentages. Now, how these percentages were figured out is that the sum of all of this data will give us the total number of cars, right? So the total number of cars, I'm going to write total right here. And then over here, I'm going to add these numbers up. Now I could use my calculator and just add those up, but there's a nice way on Excel to add them up. I want to add B1 to B6. So I'm going to put my cursor right here on this box. I want the answer to be in that box. And then I'm going to come up here to the formula bar, and I'm going to type in equals the sum, parentheses, of box B1 colon to B6. I want those added up, B1 to B6. I want to add those up. Once I press enter, the total will be there. So all these numbers add up to 216. And then from there, how they came up with these percentages is they took 23 divided by 216, and they got 11%. 52 divided by 216, and they got 24%, and so on. You'll notice that blue and gray are both 11%, and one's 23 and one's 25. Remember, this is a rounded estimate of percentages, so that's why you'll have a full whole number there instead of a decimal. So that's another way to display the data if you wanted to do that. Let's see. You could change the colors. Right, nice. You could change the color palette. Maybe you don't like the color palette. Maybe you want to change it to just these shades of orange and, or maybe these shades of blue. Right, so there's lots of things you can do to change the way your pie chart looks. So it's up to you. Now, once you have this information, what's really nice is you can then save it and import it into documents.